Hello YouTube! Every month I come here telling you guys how busy I've been recently, and yet every month I somehow manage to find myself being even busier. I know people get really annoyed of the tired I've been busy excuse for lack of videos on YouTube, but I do apologize for not posting as many I Talk to Snakes videos, and I am here today with this month's Things I'm Into. Should we jump right in? Let's jump right in. Metroid! Metroid is one of my absolute favorite all-time comics. I've been reading it for years, but I decided to include it in this month's video because I recently decided to go back and reread the whole thing from the beginning, which was the best decision. The comic is about these two best friends named Bertato and Reginald, and it follows them on their adventures as they do stupid things and love each other to an almost alarming extent. Even in rereading and knowing the punchline to most of these comics already, I find myself laughing out loud all the time. Liz and I got to meet the creator of the comic this year at Emerald City Comic Con, and we told him that our friendship kind of reminds us sometimes of their friendship, and he said to us, "I am so sorry," which was really funny and probably the best response we could have hoped for from him. Foxtrot. Foxtrot is obviously not new in the slightest, but I thought it was worth mentioning for this reason. When I was a kid, I was really into reading the comics page of the newspaper that they put out every Sunday, and when my parents were reading the news or clipping coupons, I would be digging through the papers to find that week's funnies. But if I missed a week, as I often did as a child, it never occurred to me to keep up with the storyline or check out the ones that I'd missed. So recently when I was helping Joe clean out his books and he offered me these, it hit me how much of these I'd probably missed as a kid, only reading them sporadically on Sundays. So I've also been working on a solid reread of Foxtrot, and I'm happy to report that I get so many more of the jokes than I ever got as a kid. This month, all I've got is Sick TV. That is obviously not a real show that exists, but is instead a collection of the shows that you find yourself watching when you're sick in bed with all the time in the world to feel miserable and just need something comforting and familiar to cheer you up. Anyway, I thought I would recommend to you what my personal favorite sick shows are in case you find yourself stuck in bed needing something to do anytime in the future. The shows I personally found myself watching when I was really sick last weekend were Friends, Full House, Rugrats, and my personal favorite, the only one that still puts out new episodes, The Price is Right. Zumba! I joined a gym a few months ago, and like most bright-eyed gym joiners, after about a month I stopped going. But one day I was feeling particularly lazy and unfit, and I decided to do something about it, and I looked up the type of classes that my gym has to offer because it's a lot easier to work out when someone's telling you what to do rather than just going to a gym and figuring it out yourself. Turns out that most gyms offer a lot of classes, and among them, a really popular one is Zumba. I'd heard a lot about Zumba, about how a lot of middle-aged women do it and all sorts of stuff like that, but I decided that I like dancing and I want to be healthy, so I just did it. I put on my big girl workout pants and I went down there and I tried it. It was an 8:30 a.m. session and there were a lot of middle-aged women there, but it was the most fun I've had in a long time. And I felt really awesome about myself for the rest of the day and kind of even for the rest of the week. And then the next week I went to an evening session and there was actually a lot more people my age. But regardless of the age of the people in your class, it really doesn't matter because you're gonna have fun, you're gonna feel great, and it's really hard to not leave with a smile on your face. So I absolutely love and recommend Zumba to anyone who's looking for a fun way to get a little bit more exercise on your plate. World of Goo. This is a game that was actually recommended to me by one of you guys, a few of you guys actually, down in the comments of one of my previous Things I'm Into videos. I do keep a list of the things that you guys tell me that I should check out, so a couple weeks ago I downloaded World of Goo to my iPad and I started playing. This game is really cool. There's a whole bunch of different levels and types of goo to play with, and I'm not very far into it yet, but basically from what I can gather, you have this big pile of quivering goo balls. Oh yeah. And then you have to work with the laws of physics to create some sort of structure that will stay standing long enough to get enough of the goo balls from the pile up to the pipe at the end or whatever. It sounds really weird, but it's really fun. And it's really addicting. So this is a good game, and thank you for the recommendation. Mists of Pandaria. This one probably won't be a surprise to you at all, but the new World of Warcraft expansion came out on Tuesday, so I was up Monday night at midnight, ready to play. The new expansion brings you the brand new island of Pandaria, and you can play the new race, which are Pandaren, which are essentially just these really adorable pandas, and then there's a new class called the Monks that you can play, and it's all really exciting and new, and if you don't care about World of Warcraft, I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I really like this game, and anytime we get something new and exciting to do in the game, it's really fun. It's really fun for those of us who like it, so shut up if you don't like it. I'm really excited to level my main character up to level 90 and check out all the other cool new stuff like battle pet training, and if you haven't played it yet and you do like World of Warcraft, you should check it out and you should upgrade to the expansion soon because it's fun. I really like it. Evil Baby Orphanage. This is a card game that was put out by Weird Games really recently. In fact, I don't even think it's officially out yet. It was just sent out to the people who backed it on Kickstarter. Anyway, it's this card game that was inspired by Nerdfighter stuff. It's a great game for those of us especially who've been watching Vlogbrothers for a long time because it's jam-packed full of inside jokes from their channel, and the gameplay is actually really clever and creative, and it's a fun game. I've played it a few times since getting my hands on a copy of the game, and I've had just as much fun each playthrough. And if you want to see actual gameplay of myself playing either of these games, I have videos of me and my friends playing Miss Pandaria and Evil Baby Orphanage over on Team Hypercube, and I'm really excited about this new gaming channel. A lot of you guys have checked it out already, which is super awesome, and I really appreciate that. We're having a lot of fun over on that channel, and it's a lot easier for me to recommend things to you if you can see how fun they are to play. So I'm gonna put those there if you want to check it out. I've got a bunch more exciting stuff coming up on the horizon. I know I keep saying that, but soon I'll be able to share it with all of you. For today, I'm just gonna leave you with this one little exciting tidbit of news. I have new t-shirts available over on District Lines, and they were designed for me by the lovely, wonderful, talented Lauren Fairweather. This is the design right here, and I think it's super, super cute and really representative of my channel, and I hope you guys like it. I'll put a link to the District Line store below if you want to check that out. They'll be able to ship in time for Christmas or whatever you need those for. Oh my god, it's way too early to be thinking about Christmas. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I just said that. They make you think like business people on YouTube. It seeps into your soul. You can't get it out. I'm sorry. Ugh. Anyway, these shirts have been up for a little while, but I just keep forgetting to mention them, and I know you guys will probably like them, so there they are. Thank you for watching my videos and sticking around on my channel. Things have been a little tough on YouTube lately, and a lot of people's views are going down, so thank you guys for sticking with me. You are awesome, and I'll see you next time.